listening. And if you up in Dayton, then you better hear me out. And if you downtown on Main, then listen to what I say. Cause everybody out there, alright, it's time for City Nights. Woo-hoo. Down in the Queen City, we got rock and roll. And downtown in the Queen City, we got the blues. And if you wanna swing, then come on and do that thing. Oh, everybody out there, alright, it's time for City Nights. Go.
Good evening. Welcome to City Nights. I'm Scott Spalding.
And I'm Josh Flowers.
And we have a very special band tonight. Who's our band?
Wilder!
Wilder.
Woo!
Good to hear from them in just a minute, but I'm going to warn you ahead of time, I'm very tired.
Well, you can't be. This is live TV.
I know,
so
I need more energy.
Up.
I got
now.
I got off an airplane at like 6:30 this morning and walked in my door at 7:15.
I've talked about I don't like sharing personal details between each other.
I don't care.
I like to keep it professional.
I want everyone to feel my misery tonight.
Okay.
Especially you. You are sitting here, you're going to feel my misery.
Wow. Thank you so much, Scott, for this. Well, I'm just going to go.
Well, fine, then let's just kick it to the band and I'll see you.
So, okay, wait, you were traveling.
Yeah, it was work travel, Sacramento, California.
I've never been there.
You're not missing a whole lot.
Have anyone in the audience been in Sacramento?
That guy.
No, all right.
No, it was fine, but Delta was having some issues this week, just to say the least, so I ended up being routed.
I know. Actually, I knew you were flying Monday, and I left you a message. I was like, hopefully, Scott, you weren't flying Delta.
And I was right back with, of course I'm on Delta.
You fly like 2 times a year.
Yeah, if that, so. Anyway, it's been a challenge. I'm very tired, so the heavy lifting is yours today.
Okay, we have a band tonight, guys. Yeah.
Well, why don't we listen to them now?
Yes,
let's hear it for Wilder.
Gotta know, worn out memory. All out of style now, not what it once seemed. And a new year has begun. Then come the seasons, try to rerun. Back when I was yours, you were mine, and our love was strong. We were flying high. If I could line up the stars, I'd wish upon that. But I know you're not coming back. And I heard you moved on, found a new life now, out on your own. And I think about you and I on top of the world. Last year at this time, back when I was yours, you were mine, and our love was strong. We were flying high. If I could line up the stars, I'd wish upon that. But I know you're not coming back. If I could you're not coming back.
Thank you. Thanks, y'all.
Alrighty.
Hold me close, you are my light. You breathe, I breathe. You're the reason why. You lift me up. You're why I survive. Lost in your eyes, only for tonight. In our worlds collide, and our hearts collide, and our spirits breathe out loud. You in my life, secure, secure, million thoughts race through my mind. I won't forget what you left behind. When time runs out and the music stops, I'll still hold on when we're apart. In our worlds collide, and our hearts collide, and our spirits breathe out loud. You in my life, secure, secure.
Lately I've been sitting here and I'm trying to write some new songs, but things like that don't come easy when something is wrong. When my love and I just don't see eye to eye, well, we walk two separate paths, yeah, trying to live one life. So let me start by asking you so I can write some new tunes. Just what been bothering you is I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it all right, make it all right, make it all right, make it all right. Well, I'm not gonna let you go, no, 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 I'm not gonna let you go. Well, I'm standing right in front of you. It ain't pretty, but tell me who.
All right. It's that time again for the City Lights interview. Here's Mr. Excitement, Josh Flowers.
thank you, Mr. Scott Spalding. I'm here with Wilder. Kelly, why don't you introduce yourself and the rest of the band?
Okay, I'm Kelly Thomas. This is Randy Steffen. And over here we have Mr. Zach Rowe. And this is part of the band. We're doing the trio tonight, so.
Okay, great. How did you guys come to be? Like, what formed this group?
We all have been in other projects, and Randy and I actually collaborated and wrote a song for a project I did a few years ago called the Sacred Harp Sessions, where I was doing one song with different local bands. And so we were in my garden out back in Mainstrasse, and my neighbor was applauding behind the fence. So we were like, oh, maybe we're onto something. So we both wrapped up other projects. He and Zach were both in the Sleeping Dogs, and Zach and I were both in Kelly Thomas and the Fabulous Pickups. So we just kind of melded into this new version and decided we're Wilder, so.
We kind of geeked out on songwriters a little bit. So,
We do. We have a lot of the same tastes.
That was the drive, so yeah.
So you guys still just play for neighbors, or have you moved beyond that?
No, actually, we've been really lucky. The local music scene has been very supportive of us. We just played Washington Park, and we're going to be there again for the Pig and Whiskey extravaganza that's at the end of September. We're on Friday, September 30th. And we've played Southgate House, lots of festivals. We got to do Bunbury a couple years ago. And we got nominated for a CEA this year, which was really awesome.
I helped film the CAs.
Did you?
I was
You're
there,
that
maybe.
guy.
I could have been. I don't know. It depends what year. But that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you guys have a new project, I've heard.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the split?
Either one of you.
We were
You have to fight it out.
we were talking about doing a split EP with Veronica Grimm and the
Heavy Hearts.
Heavy Hearts, yeah. But they're out in LA now, so
Yeah.
I guess we got to get her back in town. So yeah, we can.
Yeah, she was local. She was Veronica Grimm and the Blue Ribbon Boys, and Zach played
That's
for
what name I
them
was thinking
too.
of,
Yeah.
Zach, is there anyone you haven't played for? Or? There's a few in town. Okay.
He's your go-to guy, but she's out in LA now, and we've been talking about doing a split on vinyl because vinyl's really expensive, but it's also really cool.
I like vinyl.
I do.
It's pretty cool.
I'm a fan, yeah. So we'd each have 5 songs, and we're going to call it Splitsville, which I think is really cute.
Good.
But we're looking at maybe Valentine's weekend to have her come here and play a show, and then hopefully we can go out there and do a show with her band out in LA as well. So that's what's in the. It's percolating right now.
Okay. Well, I'll let you play soon, but where do you draw inspiration from for your songs?
Well, I guess this next song, it's called Perfect Storm.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of got together, and Kelly had a good story about some kinfolk of hers.
Yes.
So we got together and wrote this song, but she can tell you more about the story.
I think, too, like, we pull from different things. This is the first band I've been in where the writing hasn't been necessarily personal, which is really good, because when you're writing from a personal place, sometimes you feel like you're bleeding out all over the place, or you have to have a crisis to write anything good. So Randy and I really enjoy kind of doing storytelling. So we'll maybe take on the persona of a character, and Perfect Storm is a good example of that. My granny had told me a story about my Aunt Viola, who, what I remembered of her was a very adorable, very tiny woman with sparkly blue eyes, but apparently that wasn't always the case. And when she was younger, her husband, Curly, who was about 6'4".
Well, I don't want you to give away the whole song.
I
Are you
won't,
giving away
I
the
won't.
ending? Okay.
I promise I
Just
won't.
making sure.
Right. But they were physically very diametrically opposed, and he would go down the street and gamble and drink, and she would get mad. And she went down to the VFW one night trying to round him up, and they didn't let women in. And so she and my granny were trying to figure out how the heck to get him out of
it's
there.
fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you're totally fine.
I'm a school teacher.
All right, and we're off the air.
But anyway, she spotted a transom window about 15 feet up in the air, and my sweet Aunt Viola shimmied up the drain pipe to scream at her husband to get him out of there. And that is really the inspiration for the song. And I play viola, and Randy will be playing Curly.
Okay, well, I can't wait to hear it. Everyone, let's hear it for Wilder.
track him down one way or another. Ooh, it's what I'm gonna do. All these weeks of scrimping and of saving, you just blew the rent on all the hell that you've been raising. Ooh, and you know it's true. Let you go, then I know I ain't never gonna get none of your sweet loving or the kisses that I adore. When we get to fussing and cussing, we know we're just working on a perfect storm.
My old lady, she's a mean little mama. Gonna hide myself at the bar on the corner till her nude is through.
You better.
Her 5-foot frame don't contain her fire, 'cause she's 6'7" when she finds me lying. Something I try never to do.
You better try harder.
And let you go, then I know I ain't never gonna get none of your sweet loving or the kisses that I adore. When we get to fussing and cussing, we know we're just working on a perfect storm. We got a love bigger than the mountains. Don't come around when you hear us shouting. That's just how we do. I let you go, then I know I ain't never gonna get none of your sweet loving or the kisses that I adore. When we get to fussing and cussing, we know we're just working on a perfect storm. When we get to fussing and cussing, we know we're just working on a perfect storm.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Wilder. Yay!
We'll hear from them to play out the show here in a minute.
Yeah, and thank you
Yeah.
for watching City Nights.
Definitely thanks for watching. I got a quick plug before we go.
Oh, how
The,
quick?
Well, pretty quick. Black and Bluegrass Roller Girls have 3 more home games. The next one is September 3rd at Hits Indoor Baseball in scenic Fort Wright, Kentucky.
Okay, great. Is that
So check them out. Go to nkyRollerDerby.com.
That's the only plug you got in here?
I have another one if you want to do it. AUTFN.
.wordpress.com. You can find stuff out about our podcast that Scott and I are on.
You can also find us broadcast on TBNK.
That's right. Our own
So-
Mr. Josh Bodecker has put together a video representation.
That's right.
of the podcast.
Interpretation/representation. So you can listen
Whatever
to our
he did.
soothing voices while seeing some
right.
pop-up information, some other neat things.
And you can actually find out about the City Night schedule, CityNightsTV.com. Do you see how they brought that up before I even said
It's
it?
true. They can read your
I-
ever-loving mind.
I think we've become a little too predictable.
Is that it? We got to switch it up next time?
But you can check out this site, see who's coming up on the show.
See who's been.
You can
on the
request
show.
bands. I don't know if you can
Probably.
do that or not.
Why not? We'll just say you can, and
You
then
can
when
get
the
our-
requests start coming in, you're going to just change everything.
It's going to be all Metallica.
Right.
And you can find links to the Facebook, and it's on YouTube. There's lots of things out there.
You know you're going to get sued for using the M word.
Are we not? Are you, maybe?
Copyright. Copyright.
I think they would sue the producer of the show. And just remind you, thank you, Jason Dudas, for producing City Nights.
That's right.
Thank you. We appreciate
Blue Chip
it.
Award-winning.
Yes.
City Nights.
Blue Chip Award-winning City Nights, produced by
All right.
Jason Dudas, Metallica.
So what do you think? Should we have Wilder play us out? And,
Yes,
Run
I would
away for-
love
head
to
for the
hear
hills?
more from Wilder.
all right. Thanks again for
everyone?
watching. And here's Wilder.
I ain't dying here, baby. You don't need to save me. Wish that you may, hope that you might. Can't wish upon a satellite. You feel like light years away, floating somewhere beyond the Milky Way. You might be shining strong and bright. You're only a satellite. I know you've got your reasons. Start for all you're pleasing, burning for the world to see. You ain't burning for me. You feel like light years away, floating somewhere beyond the Milky Way. You might be shining strong and bright. You're only a satellite. I ain't dying here, baby. You don't need to save me. Thought that you may, hope that you might. Thought you were a star, but you're only a satellite.
All right. Cool. All right. This one's called Downfall.
Gotta face the morning and the mess this thing's become. I can't help it, baby. Destruction's so much fun. Found my joy in misery, every blessing, every curse. Love don't rewrite history, it only makes things worse. You can think you got the best of me. You can think you got it all. But my best is yet to be. see